Well, we are back. You guys asked for it, so I'm providing it. It is April 3rd, 2021, the year of our Lord. And I have had this chair for about 1 year now. And some of y'all out there have been asking, hey, how's she holding up after 1 year? Well, even though a lot of things have changed this year, with all the craziness that has happened in the year of 2020 and all the whatnots that came with that, one thing that hasn't changed is the integrity of this chair. Let me show you. So if you go back to my first video, and that link is posted in the about section below, you'll see that the chair looks almost exactly the same. And I have been, in this season of life, I've been working a ton of hours, more than I'd like to admit, but most days it has me in this chair for about 12 hours a day, and sometimes that's 7 days a week, working for the big man, Bill Boeing. So anyways, this has been my black stallion that I've ridden into battle on. But if you look at the chair itself, nothing crazy. Looks worn down. I mean, the seat, clearly I've sat in it for a long period of time. You can see kind of the creases where my legs were. To me, honestly, it feels the exact same as the first day I sat in it. I have not noticed a difference. My legs don't go numb when I sit in this. Nothing really, I still stick to the fact that I still feel the support that's below the foam that's in the seat. I still feel that when I sit down on it, but it's not uncomfortable by any means. The only cosmetic thing that has really happened is right here on the armrest. Try to kind of focus in on that, but this is not real leather. It's some synthetic version of leather, and that's fine with me. It's not a big deal, but you can see where it's starting to wear, and that's all due to the fact that when I spin this chair around, this is my makeshift desk. It hits right under here quite a bit, and so it's essentially the wood is what's really just kind of shredding that. So that's on me. That's not so much on the manufacturer Respawn. But that honestly is the only cosmetic issue that I have noticed. I still like that pillow up there. I have not fallen asleep in the chair, but like I said, resting the head on that bad boy during a hard day's work, it brightens my day. Can't complain. I still don't use this. It's cheap, Respawn could save a few bucks and get rid of that, in my opinion. And the chair would be probably the exact same, but that's just my opinion. Not everyone holds that same opinion. But they could get rid of that and save some money. And maybe they upgrade this to some real leather. But then again, that would make the chair way more expensive. So, but I do want to talk about, there are a lot of people out there who, they have gone through this chair apparently in like 3 months. And it's in pieces on their floor, falling apart after 3 months of use. I think that's a bunch of crap. I think that the people that say that tend to not respect their things, and they treat their stuff with not a whole lot of respect. I'm not, the most careful person, but I'm not in here doing the upper rope body slam WWE style on my chair here. I purely just sit down in it. I don't kick it. I don't hit it in frustration, but then again, I'm not gaming in it. I just treat it like a normal chair. I don't abuse it. And so I really don't understand how people are going through these chairs in 3 months. Is it the greatest chair in the world? No. Was it $140? Yes. Does an expensive chair have greater quality? Yes. How much do those cost? Honestly, those are like $1,000 chairs. If you're looking to sit on a cloud during your gaming session, your work day, this is not the chair for you. I'll repeat that. Not the chair for you if you're looking, for the comfort of something that costs $1,000. The chair that I have at my office, and I have not been there in a year, is a $2,000 chair. It blows this chair out of the water, but it was literally almost, 15 times the cost. And you get what you pay for. But honestly, for $140 to $150, and I've even seen it at times at $200. It depends, when they have this in stock. But this chair is in a range that you can't expect this thing to be as comfortable as a $2,000 chair. And I think that's the expectation that a lot of people have when they're buying chairs. And maybe they don't understand that a really good chair comes at a price. $150 for a chair that you're going to sit in for tens of hours a day, multiple times of days a week. I mean, set your expectations. Don't overshoot yourself. But man, for $140 to $150, this chair is awesome. And that's all I'll say. And I can show you guys that the range of motion is pretty much the exact same. I do know that people have talked about a popping noise that occurs on this chair. It does happen for me, but I do notice that when I come and adjust the kind of the tilt right here, the locking feature, when I readjust it, it stops popping. So I think what's happening is, the little mechanism that's in there that's moving as you lock and unlock this chair from its infinity recline, is that there's probably some slipping that's happening, and it almost just needs to, whatever locks that thing in position, just needs to be, readjusted to where it stops, slipping, because I think that's the popping noise that you're hearing. But I'll showcase that, and I'll showcase you that my chair, after a year's use, is not popping like the way that some people are saying. The arms are pretty, they're still pretty sturdy. I do probably need to tighten these up again, because when you do, when you recline this thing back, these bolts are loosening themselves. And so when they loosen themselves, you're going to get more play in that armrest. And this side, it's probably a little stiffer, but still it's not breaking away from the chair. And honestly, it's about the same as the first day I bought it. So just wanted to lay that out there. I wanted your expectations to be, realistic. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I do respond pretty quick, and I do like, giving my opinion on it. I bought this chair with my own money. Respawn refuses to sponsor me. But the product's it's not a bad product. It's a good product for the price. So, if it's good and I think it's good, then I'll talk it up. I'll tell people, hey, this is worth $150 to maybe $200 worth of your cash. You want to go buy Secret Labs $400 chair? Good, go do it. Honestly, the quality is probably about the same. I have never sat in that chair, but by the looks of it, it's probably about the same quality. Maybe a little bit more comfortable because it has memory foam, but just my opinion. I'll leave it there. Take it or leave it. It's on the table. A lot has changed. I have not had a haircut. My sponsors are treating me nice. I'll leave it at that. But the chair itself, the functionality, you know, that's about as high as it goes, and that's about as low as it goes. And it's got this tilt feature, you know, to move it forward. That's about as far as it goes forward, right there. It's pretty straight. I don't like that. So I just tilt it back. And that's where I like to sit all day on my mouse, you know, doing work at my desk. I'm gonna kind of throw it back, but I think when people say that there's a popping noise, it's probably when they're doing stuff like this, when they're just jamming it back. Ah, I got a headshot. Ah, they scored on me. I'm pissed. Stuff like that. I don't do that. I just sit here all day. And there's days where, you know, I adjust it and bring it back and I lean it back as far as it goes sometimes. Just kick back, and that feels nice to me. And then, you know, take a little break, bring her back up, and continue my work. And it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with this chair that I've noticed. And like I said, I treat my stuff nice, and it stays in good shape. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully this review helps. Like I said, 1 year later, my opinions pretty much haven't changed. I'd probably still buy this chair again today if I was in the same position that I was a year ago. So I will post a link to Amazon where I got the chair in the description below. Feel free to use that link. I will say I do make a commission off of it, only through Amazon, and it helps me. You know, I am trying to upgrade my equipment. I use my phone to film all this stuff, and you know, it'd be nice one day to have a little nicer camera. But hey, if you want to help out, feel free to. No pressure. This isn't my day job. It's just something I like to do. So, hope this helps, and see you guys later.